Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be installing the transmission, seeing if it fits, seeing if our spacer works, seeing if the drive shaft will work. We're just going to rip the L700R4 out, clean everything up, put the 4L60 in and see what happens. So let's get to it. Alright guys, update time. This is the small block flex plate and this is the LS flex plate. You can see why I made the spacer. Alright, this one's flat and this one, the mounting holes are about 400 thousandths pushed back. So the plan was to push the transmission back 400 thousandths to accommodate for this difference and bolt this flex plate up. The only problem is, if you look at it like this, you can see that this hole is bigger than this hole, as well as the bolt pattern. So what that means is that I'm going to use this flex plate and put 400,000 spacers right here between the flex plate and the torque converter. So I don't know if that's going to work. I'm basically going to bolt the transmission in and see what it looks like and see if I can put a spacer in there and a longer bolt for the torque converter. That's not a recommended way to do it, but that's what I'm going to do. So the other thing is that the bolt pattern for the torque converter is a little bit different. So you can see here that I'm going to have to hog these holes out a little bit. Well, there they are. I'm gonna have to use some big old honking washers on there, some heavy duty ones, but well, stab it in there, see if it works. Okay, let's see if I can do this better. Trans spacer's in. I extended the dowels, I welded two of them together and then cut off about a ½ inch. So the dowels are extended now. Bell housing spacer fits good. This is the old flex plate. So there it is. Just gotta bolt the transmission in now and measure the gap between the torque converter and the flex plate and order. Alright. Just gotta bolt the torque converter in now. Nope. Just gotta bolt in the transmission and measure the spacing between the torque converter and the flex plate and order the appropriate size spacers, and that should be that. I gotta get some fittings for the transcooler lines. I might have to make transcooler lines, but I know the drive shaft needs to be shortened to 1 inch roughly. So I'm not gonna get it done today, but at least I'll get it up in there and make sure that it fits and the mount fits and all that stuff. So, all right, back in. All right, guys. It's a new day. Transmission's in. I'll give you the once over. Show you my sketchy work. So, she bolts up nice. We got the trans shifter linkage modified. So that's gonna work, I think. Show you my sketchy spacers. That's a 10 mil stainless steel shim, but I hogged out the hole, so I put a little washer right there. So hopefully it works. I gotta make some trans cooler lines now because these ones don't fit. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. These don't fit, so I gotta make some new ones. And yeah, still waiting on the controller, and the drive shaft should be done tomorrow. So hopefully soon. All right, boys, TCU trans controller came. Just starting. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, I just blazed right through that install. No time to wait. Got the ECU mounted, or TCU mounted right here. All the extra wires just zip tied up there. There's like manually shifting, and there's a handheld plug, and there's CAN bus, and there's all kinds of stuff that I don't need. So I got her wired right up. I don't think you guys have ever seen this in full race trim with the old carb hat and all that. There she is. So I am waiting for drive shaft. Should be done in 2 days. I gotta put fluid in it. I'm gonna put the drive shaft in, put fluid in it, let her rip. Smoky burnouts if the transmission works. So, and then we'll really see if this thing actually works. Like I said, I've driven a total of 3 days since I've owned it. So I got a Holley Hyperspark distributor that I'm gonna put in after I know that the transmission works. And then I'll have timing, boost control, fuel control. It'll be like a real fuel injected car that I can actually tune and make 250 horsepower at the wheels. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going for. Big 250. All right, guys. Next time you see me, I'll be slapping the drive shaft in. Ready? Is it?
Almost hear it out. Be with you in 1 sec. You want to meet it? Oh,
Damn. fresh drive shaft. It's in that shaft right there, boys. She looks good. She looks real good. She gonna be real good. Alright, trans controller hacked in there. Throttle position sensor comes around here and attaches to the where the old kickdown cable was. So she's just about ready to go. Looking sweet. I'm gonna put the Holley distributor in later today. Alright, so I got the Holley HyperSpark distributor in there with their coil, and then I just got the coil driver that comes in the sniper kit. This is all going to get rewired at some point. I just wanted to verify the whole system, but she rips. Taking the truck for a cruise. RPM. Gotta love overdrive. I've been driving this truck for a month now, daily driving it. I got the Holley HyperSpark distributor in there with the coil driver module that comes with the sniper. I got, oh, Christ. I got the trans controller all hooked up, obviously. I got all the missing pieces for the build. I'm waiting on a little bit of a progressive linkage for the sniper because it's a little bit touchy on initial tip-in, but I got a real safe timing curve going. The timing is based on map sensors, so as boost goes up, timing goes down. I got my air fuels dialed in for boost, and that transmission is holding up just fine. It's got a real nasty 1-2 shift, chirps the tires most of the time, but it's been a real pleasure to drive. Fixed up a couple squeaks and rattles, and she's doing good. I bought a boost control solenoid, a Mac valve that I gotta wire in, and once I do that, I'm running right now about 7.5 pounds of boost. Once I wire in that
Mac valve, I'll probably bump it up to 12 or 13 or something. See what happens. Bone stock, good wrench, crate engine, crate 350. So we'll see if I can handle it. I'll probably end up putting a cam in it or something. I don't know. Or blow it up. So fun. It's such a fun truck to drive. So unassuming. I was a little bummed by how quiet the exhaust was, but for daily driving, I'm getting old and it's just comfortable, quiet, sounds good. And when you get on it and those wastegates open, makes those scary noises. Oh, and the best part is I put some kick panel speakers in.
That's right.
My AM radio works. That's all I need right there. Well, that's it for this time. She's a full-blown ripper. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Got big plans for this truck. Got plans to go rock crawling. Got big plans for that truck. Got no plans for that truck. That's going up for sale. Comment, subscribe, like, do the whole deal. Put food on my dog's table. You know how it goes. Alright, until next time.